Okay, so here's going to be the new pricing on parts. Okay, so let's start with a 12 valve motor because that's what everybody wants, and I know they're going to want some of those. I've sold them for over $2,000. For the only one I ever sold less than $2,000, I think, was to Adam, and he's a buddy of mine. I think I sold it to him for $1,700, but he was a friend of mine. I can't remember ever selling a running P-pump motor for less than $2,000, and you can ask my buddies. I've sold at least 100 of them, at least, and that's running. Okay, on the inside of selling just blocks or just blowed up motors, I guarantee I sold more than 1,000 of those 12 valve motors. Okay, so if everybody out there is saying Justin really don't have no money, he's poor, add up what the cost of those motors would be, and when I was getting them for free. I literally had people call me and they'd be like, hey, I'm shutting down my business, bro. I got 30 fucking Cummins motors. Do you want them, bro? And I'd be like, fuck yeah. And I'd take all my guys over there and scrap them all, and bring them to the house and sell them, But honestly, nobody ever gave me 30 of them at one time. But BW probably gave me like 3 or 4 or 5. I've had Chris Edgewater gave me like 7 of them one time and was like, get these fucking things out of here, man. And then one time I hauled away a whole trailer for guy's name was Jeff, but I can't remember his last name. I had to bring it all the way from Waimama, but it was some kind of old scrap box trailer, and it was just slap loaded with blocks and heads. He gave it to me, man, because that's the kind of business that I ran, was one that I helped you out and people helped me out. So anyways, I'm going to keep this video short, though, because I just want to explain my price list. I'd say at 75% probably on anything of what I used to sell it. No haggling. If you make an offer on the Facebook, I'll block your ass and delete you. I'll never talk to you again. But if you come out here in person and you want to haggle a little bit, then I'll haggle with you. I'll be like, yeah, whatever, man. But anyways, and I'm going to the barbershop this morning. Look at this. I look like a bear. But anyways, where was I going with this? Oh, yeah, prices. Okay, so I've always sold rear Dana 70s for $300, so now the price on those is going to be $250. Cummins motors, the price is going to be $1,500 for a running 12 valve. The price on this is going to fuck up some industry around here, because these prices are not set by me. I sell shit for what it sells for on the market, and I'm fixing to cut the cost of that shit down, so it's going to fuck with the market. But so running 12 valves now will be $1,500, except on that one I had that's only $60,000. The least I would do on that motor. I may not sell it. I don't know. That's something I would keep because it's cool to me personally. Man, I just don't need it no more though. Why would I keep that shit? My life is changing, so things are going to be different. But turbos now will be flat across the board, 175. T cases, I've sold them for $500. A DHD case, I've got as much as $600, $750 out of them. And the price has been historically always been $600, but here recently I dropped it to $5 because hell, I've got 25 of them, and I don't need them anymore. So the DHD T cases, I'm going to start selling for $350 a piece. The light duty cases, I'm going to sell those for $200 a piece. Transmissions now, I've always gotten $1,000 for a good 47 RE. Now they're going to be $600. Frames, I've always sold them for $300 to $500. Frames are across the board, no matter what frame it is, so I don't have to keep track of it now. It's $200. 4x4 Cummins frames for $200 fucking dollars. You want one? Come get it. Beds, long beds, no matter what the condition is now, is $150 across the board. I'm not going to price them. I'm not going to grade them. I need a simple price for my kids to be able to sell them out. If it doesn't sell within a month for $150, it's going to the scrap yard. Get it cleaned out of here. Common rail engines, I've sold them as high as $3,000. Now all common rail motors running are $2,000. Junk ones are $1,000 if it's got all the parts, but it still runs, but it's not good. It's $1,000. If it's in rougher shape than that, the price is $800 if it's complete, because all the accessories are worth that. The blocks are worth that. It's worth more than that, but that's a common engine, and that's my pricing on now. I'm not gonna haggle with you. What else sells a lot of? Half-ton axles are $100 each now. No longer going to sell them for $200 or $300. It's a hassle. I can sell them for that, but it takes a while. People want to bitch about it and argue with you. It's $100 a piece on half-ton axles now. Half-ton T cases are $100. Oh, 318s or 360 running motors are now $250. I don't know, folks, but that's just giving everybody a general idea of how I'm going to sell things. I don't want to do this anymore. All I want to do is my charity work. It is what it is.